What's up, guys? Hector on the Willies. Back at it again. It's been a while. Took some time off. Um, Last we chopped the top on this thing off. Took it off, anyways, and spent some hours, quite a few hours, trimming and fitting and welding and clamping and grinding and all that kind of stuff. But we got the top back on. I had to section it out in 4 pieces. Um, I got the A pillars and B pillars all welded in and grinded down, or ground down, I guess you should say. So that's all complete. Um, both doors, both doors are done. Extended it here in the middle, chopped it down here on this side and this side, but it's put together. It's welded up. It's halfway straight for a rat rod. I mean, it looks good. They shut good. Gaps are straight. So I'm happy with that. This was a huge pain in the ass to do. Um, like I said, I'm not a welder or fabricator. This is my first time, so I pretty much just went by the seat of my pants here and off a few videos that I seen online on YouTube. So it's in there. It's welded. I need to grind this down. I mean, that's what this looked like when I started off. So if I can grind it down to what this is, I'll be happy, more than happy with it. I actually kind of like this. I kind of like these globs of weld on there. It looks cool. Gives it a rat rod look, you know. But I think I'm gonna grind them down, and then I'll just spray some sort of fancy solution that you guys got out there to rust it up, you know. And I'll kind of faux tina it to match the rest, and we'll call it a day. I got this little piece to do still. I ran out of metal, so I need to get a few pieces. I got junk laying around, so I'll find a piece to fit in there and build that drip rail and such. I kind of had this put together somewhat, but I had to take it apart to get this to fit, so we'll get that all squared away. But it came out straight. The doors, the windows are all the same size. The windshield is pretty symmetrical. It measures the same size on both sides, which was a huge pain in the ass to do by myself with 4 pieces hanging with clamps and all that. But I got it done. It got a cool look. The only thing I see that I don't really like, I mean, I'm not sure, I guess it'll grow on me, is that roof ended up with a big hole in the center, like a dip. So it kind of dips down right here and then back up. And I mean, I would have much rather it be straight, as factory as I could have got it, but that's what I ended up with. And I beat it and pounded, and I put things underneath it to push up on it from inside the cab while I was welding, and that's just kind of what it ended up like. So I don't know, it's growing on me. Kind of has like an eyebrow look, kind of like a mean look. I don't know, I kind of like it. The more and more I stare at it, the more and more I'm okay with it. On top of the fact that it was such a huge pain in the ass, that now that it's like this, I'm all right with it. I ain't gonna mess with it. You know, if I was gonna paint this, I could probably take that out with some Bondo or something. You know, fill that in. But she's staying how you see it, so I'll just rust this up and kind of make it match as best as I can. Maybe go back through there and fill some of these low spots, but it is what it is, man, and I'm happy with it for never doing it before. It's good. I'm good with it. Got some mean look, and that's what we're going for. It's kind of raked down. I took 4 inches out of the back and about 4.5 out the front, so it has a rake down to it. It gives it that mean, aggressive look, and I'm with it. I like it. So front suspension is done. Chop is done. I gotta build some motor mounts. I got my mock-up block here. It's a small block Chevy, and I don't even know what that is. I think that's a 400, might be a 350. I'm not sure. If you guys know, let me know. Came out of an old truck that I had, so I'm just using that for mock-up. I'm gonna end up putting I got another 350 Chevy that's complete and running, so I'm gonna slap that in there. I just gotta take it out of the truck that it's in now, along with the transmission. So motor mounts I'll make off this. Kind of line it up in there where I kind of want it. Cab is not mounted to the frame, so I can still slide it up and down a few inches. I kind of like to get the front of the cab to where the Z on the frame is at, but I left myself a little bit of room. I ordered the radiator and the 32 Ford grill shell from Speedway. It's just a grill shell. I'll put a grill in it on my own. So once I mount the radiator and the grill shell, I'll get the engine in there, kind of see where it's going to sit, because I don't like those big gaps between the radiator and the body, between the motor and the body and the radiator and the motor. I kind of want it to be snug as possible in there, just to give it that clean, proportional look. So we're going to work on that next. Once we get that set up, then I'll be able to move the cab forward and get some body mounts on it and start working on the inside. So that's where we're at, guys. You got any input, any ideas, any thoughts? Put them down in the comments. Let me know. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys like what's going on so far. I know I do. Just anxious to get it all done. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.